Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this edition of Bingo Bonanza, live from the double wide of everyone's favorite beauty professional, Hummel figurine collector, and bingo caller, Miss Richfield 1981.
I'd like to tell a story of the prettiest of girls. It's me from Minnesota, in my heels and in my curls. Although my roots were modest, I was destined for the stage. My parents knew they had a star when at an early age. I did not say the word mama, I chose a different line. At just the tender age of 2, I screamed, "Oh, 69!" Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Bingo Bonanza! I'm your hostess, Miss Richfield 1981, and I invite you to stay right where you are and let me bring bingo to you. Oh, it's gonna be a bonanza because we've got a live studio audience and prizes and the Richfield winner spinner and fun, and it's all because bingo makes it better. It really does! Bingo makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial sores to civil wars, black plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, won't you grab your balls and play? Now it's your turn, join with me. Bingo makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial sores to civil wars, black plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, won't you grab your balls and play? Grab your balls and play, now you. Grab your balls and play. Grab your balls and play. I can hear you. Grab your balls and play. Grab your balls and play, hey! Hey everybody, happy Valentine's Day early. Look at this. This is a Valentine's treat because he usually doesn't come and join us for bingo, but this is our old man. This is Mr. Dusty, and he's doing really pretty good. He's the old man in the house. We think he's like 18, but we're not sure. You know, it was a rescue, so we're not 100% sure. But he's doing pretty well. He's hanging in there, still doing his catly duties, eating, and the results of eating. So anyway, there he goes. But he usually doesn't come and join us, and he came out today. That was pretty special. And then Lewis is here, of course, as well. So a big happy Heidi Ho from the Friendly Citizens Responsible Merchants in Richfield. My home sweet home here in Minnesota, where butter's a spice and gravy's a beverage. And I know that a lot of you have missed doing bingo so often. I have too. In fact, I have to even consult my notes to know what comes up next. We are on 116. This is hard on bingo for Valentine's Day. It's 116 that we've done since the beginning of the pandemic. Isn't that crazy? So here he comes. Here he comes. Here he comes. Here he comes. Yep, there he is. There's Lewis. Anyway, so I want to first and foremost welcome all of you, and then welcome my live studio audience of wonderful people. We have such a great a group, and several of them are new, have never been on bingo before, and we're so excited about that because we always like making new friends. And I mean, I've got a hard on. Does anyone else have a hard on? Oh, it looks like Kyle has a hard on. And who else has a hard on? Does Neptune have a hard on? I think Neptune. Yes, Neptune. The dog has a hard on. I have 2. Look at this. And then many hard ons. Yes. And so great to see all of you guys. And we've got first Kyle and Mike are calling in from now. Are you guys in Kentucky or Indiana? Because you're from 2 different places.
Well, I'm in Jeffersonville, Indiana, and then
I'm from Louisville, Kentucky.
Oh,
so it's just a river that separates us.
It looks like you're in the same place. You're in the same room, which is so weird, but I guess this is what we can do these days, right? So where are you right now? Where is that room that you're in?
Jeffersonville. We're in Indiana right now.
Indiana. Okay. So, because I thought, that does not, to me, look like Kentucky, but I don't know. I've never been to Kentucky. I have been to Indiana. I've been to Indianapolis. Used to have friends that lived in Indianapolis. So I actually, and Carmel and that area. Yeah, we've been all over. Or Carmel, I guess they call it. So so great to see you guys, and so happy. And they've got photos to share with us, so that's really wonderful. And how long have you guys been together?
About a year and a half.
Oh, wow. So this is new love. We love that. A year and a half, of course. Oh,
Yes.
look at that. Oh, great. Another 6 months, it's going to have run its course, and broadcasting from 2 different places. But and then we have Stuart down there in the corner. He's calling in from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Right.
My gosh, hey, Charlotte, North Carolina. That is a beautiful area. I've been to that city. Very green and pretty, Charlotte is. And then a lot's going on there these days. It's in North Carolina, I guess. North Carolina, right? There's a difference.
Yes.
I don't know. It looks the same to me. I've been to both. They're both pretty.
We're real close to South Carolina, so
Right. I think you're just north of South Carolina, if I'm not mistaken. Although I'm a woman, I'm terrible with directions. You know, it goes.
yeah.
But well, so great to see you. And you just turned 50?
I did. Yeah.
Unbelievable. With the kind of the backlighting and everything, really, you do not look 50. You look, oh God, you know, freaking Lewis just found the treats. Okay, now the gig's up. He found the treats. The gig's up. I'm going to be protecting the treats for the next little while. Anyway, and so so welcome, Stuart. We're so glad you're with us, and you're brand new. You're also a new member. And then, okay, Lewis, see, here's the problem. See, I put them in a bag. And you can see them in this bag. This is the problem. I should really put them like in a brown paper bag or something. Okay, I'll give you one. So here, get up here. So anyway, now, Stuart, welcome and thank you for joining us. And then Jason, I know Jason, but Jason, you've not been on Bingo before.
It's my first time. I've only ever seen you on the trips.
Yeah, we've seen each other many, many times on the Atlantis events trips, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah.
Were you just on the last one, that last crazy ship?
I was.
That
It
was a little
blast.
nuts. I'm surprised you've recovered from that this quickly because it's only been a couple weeks. So, but you look fantastic, and you're calling all the way from Boise, Idaho. And
Yeah.
I don't know if we've ever, I'll have to ask Chris, I don't know if we've ever had anyone from Boise or from Idaho on with us. And we're going to find out what keeps you there and what life is like there. And of course, in this day and age, it doesn't matter where you live. You can always travel and go someplace if you want to, you know, be part of a crazy gay experience, or you can just get online with us and be happy and gay online. So thank you for joining us, Jason. We really appreciate it. We love new friends, even though I know you, your new bingo friend. And Beth and Bonnie and Neptune. I saved you for last because they are lady friends of mine for many, many years. I think we've known each other. I'm just trying to remember how long it's been.
Yeah, I don't know. It's been so many years now. I've seen you many, many years.
Because they live in Truro, which is right next to P-Town. And so they're always coming into P-Town. I mean, it's literally a 10-minute drive from your house into town. And they come to all the shows and they go to all sorts of different things. They're really wonderful. And I came to your birthday party this last year. We had such a good time. And we had and actually one of them, I'm not going to tell you which one of them just turned 50. So Stuart, you are not alone. You know, I know you're going to have to tell me what that's like, you know, for a gal like myself in her late 20s. I can't even imagine being that old. But anyway, but Neptune is their daughter. How old is Neptune? He's only like 2 years old, right? Yeah. 2 years old. So and we love Neptune, and he comes to all the shows too. He gets to go to the shows and the piano bars and everything because P-Town's a total pet-friendly place. So anyway, so I'm going to get back to all of you at some point. So don't be discouraged if it takes me a little time to get back to you. We'll eventually see all of you later in the evening, but I have to get to Chris. Have to talk to Chris because Chris is the one who reminds me of what's going on because I can't keep track. I mean, these notes are useless. And but he's going to tell. In fact, he's fresh off of a city council meeting tonight. I think. Weren't you just working tonight?
Yeah, there was a city meeting, but I sort of left early to be here, which is exactly where I'd want to be celebrating, you know, pre-Valentine's Day.
And
so.
hard to leave a city council meeting. I bet because they're so interesting and exciting. I bet.
Oh, you can imagine. So I don't have a hard on, but I brought some hard on art. So I tried.
Oh, you're hard on adjacent.
That's right. I'm hard on adjacent.
That's beautiful. Oh, is that? Do you know what that is? It the that artist? I'm trying to think of his name.
Brito. Yeah, it's a Brito.
Yeah, Brito. Yeah, yes. Yeah. They sell his stuff on the cruise ships, which means
that's where it came from.
A lot of money.
Yeah.
Is that where he came from? The cruise ships?
It is. Yes, it is indeed.
Oh, wonderful. Well, anyway, they sell his stuff. It goes like hotcakes. People love it. And
It's
I love it
amazing.
too. It's always, well, part of it is just so positive. You can't look at his art, and I'm fine with the fancy art, and the big square that's just purple, and I'm good with all that. But you put that together and, people walk by and they smile. You know what I'm saying?
It's like seeing you. It brightens your day.
Totally, totally. And look at my little thing here that I've got, and that says cutie pie and
Love you.
love you. Cutie pie and love you. Do you know which one's for you and which one's for Lewis?
I'll take either
And
one
which
that I can
one's
get.
for Dusty? Actually, this one's for Lewis and this one's for Dusty. I didn't really have one for you, but you could work into either of those, really. Now, what are you getting? Now, do you still have a sweetheart these days? Because I know you're sort of dating.
I
and that's on
do.
and
I
off.
do. We're
You
coming up on
do?
our anniversary, so I'm very excited.
Oh, an anniversary. Wow. What anniversary?
It's our 1-year anniversary pretty soon.
You made it a year?
I know. That's how long Bingo's been
$10.
going on. Bingo's been going on
$10.
for a long time.
You're kidding me.
Yeah.
And he
But
lasted a year.
Before I get us off track, I should tell people how to play bingo. They may have forgotten because it's been a couple weeks.
It's up to you. It's
Yeah,
up to you. I don't want to be
it's
pushy. I want
relevant.
you to just own it. Just
Yeah.
make it your own,
Okay.
Chris. Tonight, this
There
is
you
about
go.
you.
So
What do you
if you're
want to
joining
do?
us on Facebook, we love that. We're happy to have you there on Facebook. But a lot of the fun happens over at playbingobonanza.com. See, when you're there, and if you're there on your iPad or your computer, you can still chat with us. There's a chat tab over there. But either way, you get to play 3 games of bingo and you get 3 cards. So that's your chance to win something that's definitely worth loving. That's a gift card to the Miss Richfield Redbubble store. Now, in the spirit of Valentine's Day,
it's only a
you better
$10. It's only a $10 thing, and that literally there is nothing for $10 on that website. But
it's all worth it.
Yeah, it pays for the shipping, probably.
That's right.
But they have a lot of nice stuff, and then you can pick whatever you want, any of those designs, and you can put it on a T-shirt or a bag. You see that little bag down there that gal's carrying, or an apron or a mug. It's really pretty cool.
My favorite is still the apron. I wear that all the time when I cook, and then the pillow, which I get to sleep with you nearly every night, which I love.
Isn't that nice? I love that.
Yep. Now, in the spirit of Valentine's Day, you've got to remember that bingo is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. You may get a good card, you may not get a good card, but it's always exciting. And there's still even more chances to win, right? So if you don't get lucky on those 3 cards for those 3 games, you can hit the share on Facebook button. And when you share it on Facebook, you're kind of increasing the love, spreading the love, inviting more people in, and we will choose a random share winner towards the end of the game. So you want to stick around for that. We also want to say sort of thanks in advance to everyone who has supported us so far, allowed us to get this far, to play this much. We appreciate it. We'll give a little more thank yous later, but you can support us by sending along a little something. There's a button along the bottom of your screen, or you can Venmo Richfield Tips or PayPal Richfield Tips. You can send it any way you want. We appreciate it. It means a lot to us. It makes all this possible.
It does. This and the generosity of so many of you, we appreciate it so very, very much. And if you haven't, give it a try. If you haven't donated, it's really pretty easy. Once you get it all set up, it's easy.
Speaking of haven't yet, you asked about Boise. We haven't had anyone on from Boise. And interestingly, we've never had a bingo winner from Idaho that I can see. So tonight might be the lucky night. Let's hope Idaho shows up tonight.
Idaho is in the house.
In the house.
I love it. I love it. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, very exciting. Well, that's fantastic, Chris. Well, thank you. Is that everything? Do we need anything else? Oh, we were going to let them know, too. Birthday bingo. Oh, wow. You're just like reading get out of my head, Joe. Next bingo is April 22nd, which is birthday bingo, because it's right near my birthday. April 24th, same day as Barbara Streisand, Shirley MacLaine, Kelly Clarkson, all sorts of gals.
The last thing is, I'm excited. I don't have to wait till the 22nd to see you, because I actually get to see you this upcoming week, don't I?
Yes, Friday night. I fly in. I'm actually taking a plane this time. And I'm going to be there actually for my show on Saturday at Sunshine Cathedral. So if you're in the Fort Lauderdale area, Sunshine Cathedral is a great place. And you can go to missrichfield.com. There's a link. And there's a link. And Lewis is tearing things apart over here because I moved the treats. So he's looking for the treats. He can't find them. But it's going to be Saturday at Sunshine Cathedral. And that's such a great place. There's still tickets available. It's a huge venue. It seats like 500 people. So it's a wonderful place to perform. And it's just the best. It's got the best sound and the best video. It's really great. You've been there, Chris. You know what I'm talking about.
I love it there.
Such a popular place. They have a lot of great stuff going on there. So come and see me. Absolutely. Is that it? Are we ready?
I think that's it. I'm sure we only forgot a few things.
I'm sure we've got something, but we're going to start anyway. All right. Well, happy Valentine's Day to everybody. And we start out just with bingo in any direction. Simple, 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 right? Any direction. Doesn't matter. You just need 5 in a row. Okay. 5 in a row. That's all you need. And the great thing about it is it can be up and down, side to side, or diagonal. So mark your free space. I think it's the only, I think we'll do free space for one other one today. But you get your free space and mark all 3 cards. You get 3 cards, play them all at the same time. You know, it'll increase your possibilities of winning. And I know a lot of you are wondering about Naomi and about Yvonne. And they were going through some difficult times. And fortunately, and I don't know exactly what happened. They were sort of arguing. And so for the last couple of bingos, it's been really tough. In fact, I had to go to a recording of them. But they're back now live. They mended fences. It had something to do with somebody. It had malt liquor entered into it. I don't remember what happened, if somebody took someone else's or something. Anyway, so actually I supply them with a little bit of beer and some malt liquor, and I just put the names right on the cans, so there's no fighting. Anyway, I have my screen door open a little bit, so be able to hear them doing a little opening for, because we have to do our, perfect. Yeah, that gong. Yvonne is so good with gong because she has, one hand and then the other hand sits a hook, a metal hook, and she hits that gong, and I'm telling you, it really means something. So it's just any direction, bingo in any direction, okay? And so we're gonna wheel this baby over, and here we've got our friend, and she's always in charge, making sure we play by the rules. My rainbow bingo balls are coming down. Here they come. Fantastic, looking great. There we go. And we're going to start out with a ball. And if you get this first ball, it means you're going to be lucky for the rest of the night, okay? The rest of the evening. So, and you say, whee! Okay, if you have 068. Ooh, you know what 068 means? I owe you one. Yeah, 068, everybody, 068. That means somebody's going to be lucky all the rest of the night if you have 068. Okay, oh, look who's here. Look who this guy is. He's wondering where those treats are. I think he might have seen them. I put them behind me. And G48. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at Craig C. Oh, my gosh. Craig C. And somebody really is into this. Did you see how long he said we? And David, look at all the people that got this. Look at this. Fester. I love that name. Oh, look at Jerry. And look at that. And Dominic and Sherry and Rudy and Jeff and Dan and Brian. Hey, Brian, how are you? Russell and Shannon and Greg and Tim and LaDonna. And oh my gosh, we had a lot of lucky people here tonight. G48. Let's bring on our ladies. If I could start with ladies first, which means the women from Truro, not when I say ladies, that could be really any of our guests. But hi, girls. And look at Neptune, how behaved he is.
He tries.
Well, he's doing really good. And it's kind of hard late at night like this. And here's Lewis here. Lewis is sitting on the back of the bingo thing looking for the treats. So I-18, everybody, I-18. Bingo in any direction. So we're going to call all the balls and all the numbers and letters. And so you girls, now I start my season on Memorial Day. So I'm going to be up there then, the end of May.
Yay.
And, I'm living in a new place behind CVS. I got a new place to live. Did you know that? It's different than...
Is that the one you were painting?
Yes, it was the one I was painting the bathroom. Yes, that's the one. That's the one. G57. And so we'll have to plan. We always plan at least an early lunch and a late lunch, the girls and I.
Right.
Because you got to do one right away in June, just in case it gets busy and you don't see each other for the rest of the summer. Because it gets really crazy up there. And you used to live now, and we were good friends with your mom too, and she passed away like 3 years ago.
Yeah, it was in 2021. So
2021, your mom passed away. That's right. And then you girls moved full time. They used to just vacation in Truro, but now you move full time. And because where were you? Long Island or something?
Right, Long Island.
Yeah, B9, everybody, B9. So we say B9, better than malignant, exactly. And girls, now it says on my paper here that you are Also doing pet sitting and all that. I didn't know you did that.
Oh yeah, we've been watching dogs in our house, and Neptune enjoys having company, and he plays with dogs. He helps sit the dogs with us. He's a good babysitter.
Well, the nice thing about Neptune is he's so loving. You know, he just loves other animals. Look at him. And how much does he weigh? He's a big dog.
He's about 70 pounds.
Yeah. Oh, look how handsome he is. Oh, he is so handsome, and he's such a pleasant dog. And then a lot of you may not realize, but I have a Neptune calendar. That's right, because Neptune stars in his own calendar. And in fact, this is for January. They dress him up, and he has a different thing each month. Here's February. This is the month that I just took this off my wall, by the way. That's where I ran right before the show started. It's like, oh my God, I got to get my. So, but anyway, I love this one. Isn't that cute? They dress him up, and this isn't even Photoshop or anything like this. This is real.
Yeah, we make all the props and the costumes we put together, and he poses. He's very good. He'll sit and, for ages.
I'd love to try that with Lewis. Do you think? Oh, look at all the pictures. Now, the other thing these girls do is they love to dress up in elaborate costumes. Now, you have to explain. Now, there's the Neptune calendar on the bottom. Which one is that? Which month is that? With the
cover. This is the cover.
Oh, that's the cover. Oh, it is a cover. Oh no, I wasn't looking at the cover. Now that because I have it hanging on my wall, I didn't see the cover. And then what about your outfits up there with the white? It looks like, what is that?
Oh, that was for our carnival. We were fawns of the forest.
Oh my word, that is beautiful. And they made the front page, and their outfits are so amazing. And they made the front page of Provincetown magazine. And you know what? I have only made the front. I've been there for, this will be 22 years, and I've only made the front page of Provincetown magazine, I think, once on my own in 21 years. I know. And yet the girls, they get it. Everybody, G52. Remember, it's just regular bingo, so don't make it harder than it is. Anyway, and so girls, I'm so glad. And tell me now, in the winter months now, are you still busy? Do they still? Oh, look at that. Neptune is so adorable. Rudy's my friend. He likes, look at that.
We find some things to do. They have some different events. They have like a little Grammys party they had where everybody got together and watched, or people watching like they have some sing-alongs going on still. It's not too bad. The Crown is still open, and the Gifford House open, and for Valentine's weekend they have some events going on, some shows this coming weekend.
I was just going to ask you what you're going to do. G54, where are you? So what are you doing for Valentine's, you girls?
This weekend they have a show called The Green Fairy, which is, I don't know if you know Brittany Rolfs and João Santos.
Yeah.
They're in it. They're doing like a little play kind of thing.
I wish I was there to see that. I know them. B6. And where is that going to be in town?
That's at the Crown and Anchor.
Oh, the Crown. They're doing such a good job there at the Crown. Look at Lewis. Look at how good Neptune is being such a good boy. I-27. And you girls, are you planning anything special now because what's the theme for next season's? Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Thank you, Jerry. What's the theme for next year's carnival? G49.
Renaissance and Revolution.
Ugh.
I know.
What are you gonna do for that?
No, we were just looking online. It's very hard. There's very limited options.
Renaissance and Revolution. What am I gonna do with that? How am I gonna work beauty into that sort of a thing? That seems like an odd one. Renaissance and Revelation, I-22. In Provincetown, where they live, or right next to Provincetown, we have something called Carnival. And you've heard of Carnival down in Brazil and that in Sao Paulo and in Rio and all that. It's amazing with big parades and everything. Well, they do that in P-Town on the 3rd week of August, and everybody gets all dressed up. I get dressed up to the theme. The girls, I mean, they always win costume contests. B1. Because they do all sorts of fancy things. And as you saw the picture of that, how elaborate those outfits are. And but it's always a theme. Now, last year was a theme of toys, right?
Right. Yeah, last year was
which is a lot easier. I-24. Yeah, that stinks.
I know. It's like it's going to be pretty, but very repetitive, I think. Like everyone's going to wear the same thing, I think.
Well, what are you going to wear?
I don't know. Still thinking about it.
I know. Hang on a minute. Now we've got a bingo. Don't go anywhere. Here we go. Oh, look at that dog. Look at that dog for the bingo. So hang on a minute. We got to get Chris in here. Chris, did we get a bingo? Did somebody win?
We did from Minnesota, actually, a city I've not
No
heard
way.
of in Minnesota. From
Where?
Wayzata. Am I saying that right?
Oh, Wayzata.
No, there you
Oh
go.
man, you would be in a lot of trouble because they got a lot of money there in Wayzata. So you mispronounce something, they just ask you to leave. Yeah, they would just ask you to leave right away. Yeah, it's
Maybe
very
Sarah,
fancy. Like
Sarah,
if you
our
were
winner
on the
match-
if you were on the
Go.
Cape,
Yeah.
that would be Chatham on the Cape.
Ah.
Wayzata. So you girls know what I'm talking about. It's really it's actually a beautiful area. Who won? What's their name?
So her name is Sarah. It's Sarah L from Wayzata. I still screwed that up.
From Wayzata.
Yeah, Wayzata.
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 Wayzata. Yeah. It looks like Wayzata, but it's Wayzata. Yeah. So anyway, well, that's kind of exciting. I don't think we've had anyone win from Wayzata before, and she doesn't need the money, but maybe she'll give it to charity. All
Bingo makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial sores to civil wars, black plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, won't you grab your balls and play?
balls right now, putting them away for our next game. But before we do that, we always want to thank all of you so much who donate. We have our bingo boosters. You remember in high school band, or choir, they used to have boosters. And so I want to thank Daniel. And in a lot of these names we've heard so many, many times before. But we want to just say thank you again. And it means very, very much to us. We spread it around to our whole team that does this. So thank you, Daniel and Sherry, who I see in P-Town in the summertime. And she's from Rhode Island. She's a nurse. And Stephen Carter, we recognize that name. And Thomas Cole and David. My word. And Karen Cudd. And David, thank you so much, sweetheart. And Karen is my high school friend. And she lives in Paris. And when she was in the Twin Cities for the holidays, she came to my holiday show, and she and Susan, my other friend from high school, they watched bingo. Isn't that sweet? And Tim Edwards, thank you so much in Orlando. They're down there in the Houston area. And Paul Goodman, very, very generous with his partner, Pat. We appreciate your donation so much, Paul. You really help keep us moving here. David Hayter, I appreciate your work so much. And Dan Jenkins and Laura Kramer Johnson, thank you so much for all of that. We really appreciate it. And then, Chris, can you help me with the second one that starts with my friend Wendy, Jerry, and Stella?
We love them. So thank you so much. We appreciate that, as well as to Kenneth McCauley and Judy McNamara. That's a name we know for sure, of course. And Gene, thank you, Gene, as well as Frank Mopin and Rudy and Karen. Of course, we love Rudy. We saw Rudy's here with us again tonight. And to my friend Eric, we appreciated Eric very much. And a big thank you as well to Michael and Linda and Kathy Waters. We appreciate all of you. And if your name is not here, know that we still appreciate you. We try to change it up, put some different names up each time, but we're so grateful for your support. You can do that a variety of different ways. You can do that by on screen, the little button. You can Venmo Richfield Tips. You can PayPal Richfield Tips. There's all kinds of ways. They are all appreciated. They all make this possible.
And they say don't mail cash, but you could mail us cash. We're okay with that. Yeah.
We love it either way. Yeah.
Whatever you have, whatever you got.
So does the postal agent that week, who's delivering that mail.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I have a good mail person. So also we want to remind you, as you can see right below us here, that bingo, a birthday bingo, is coming up on April 22nd. Last year, I think it was actually on my birthday, but April 22nd is a super fun time for me because tax deadline's over, so that's done. And my new show's written, and I'm heading. I will have already done my new show once in Binghamton by that point. And it's just kind of a fun time. So come and join us for birthday bingo. It's a lot of fun. And we have so many, Chris, I made so many people on the road. And I know I have a couple pictures that I meant to show last time, and we got so sidetracked that I didn't show them. And I wonder, Joe, if you can pull those up. Because yes, my friends, and it says Ken and David in P-Town. In my scribbles, it's actually supposed to be Palm Springs, but don't worry about it because I think they come to P-Town too. But I saw them when I was in Palm Springs way back in November for Pride, and they are bingo boosters as well, and such helpers. And we appreciate them. We had a great time. And also Rudy, who we just talked about. Rudy's kind of the star of the show tonight, even though he's not on. And he came to see me in Palm Springs and brought friends, and he brings his mother when I'm in New York. And it's turned around, and there he is. I'm waiting to see, go to the bus stop in Richfield. There's Rudy. He's everywhere. And his mom, Karen, are big helpers. And Lori and Barb, who are just bingo fanatics. And they came to my holiday show. And here's another fun picture that we just absolutely love. I love that picture. And we had so much fun. So thank you so much. If you come and see me, we'll try to take a picture. And then look at this. Wait a minute. I've got the magic mirror out. And I'm looking to see, oh my gosh. And I see Chris in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. And hi, Chris. And I see Jamie, who's just getting over some surgery. My friend Jamie. Hi, Jamie. We're thinking of you. Todd's sister, my penis's sister. And Marietta from Girls Night Out. How are you? She's a Richfield gal. This gal right here. And I miss her so much. Oh, dear. And Lewis is on the computer. There we go. And hi, Wendy, Jerry, and Stella. Look at it. I can scream Stella. It doesn't even scare. Yeah, because he likes Stella too. So good to see you guys. Thank you for coming. Hey, Brad. Good to see you. Brad, nice to see you. Yeehaws, right. And Susan Sholkoff. This reminds me, I have to announce that I'm going to be in Quakertown, which I think is near you, Susan. Anyway, I'll announce that in a minute. Good to see you from outside Philly. She comes to see me in Milton, and Jerry and Wendy come and see me in New Hope. So if people come and see me, I'd love to have you guys come and see me. And Baton Rouge. Now, I haven't been to Baton Rouge ever. So I got to come and visit you one of these days. And Lucy, how are you from Nashville? Oh, we love Nashville. What a cool city. Revo in the house. Revo, Magic Mirror. I love that. Hey, Barb, how are you, Barbara? And you're going to see me at the show? Oh, yeah, you are going to see me at the show. That's right. I remember you. Because they came up last time and we took a picture. So we'll update that photo. And Russell, I love that name. Beaver Pond, Vermont. I know Russell from Beaver Pond, Vermont. And Wendy, wishing you a happy Valentine's Day. Wendy, you tell that Jerry and Stella we said hello to. Wendy always gets the credit because her name is on it. And hi, Jerry from Rochester, New York, home of Kasha Davis, who's like a super good friend of mine. I just saw Kasha. Just a month ago, and it was so great to see her. Amy West, love from Amy and Trish and Boston. Can't wait to see you this summer. Amy, and she comes with a big group of people, and we always have coffee, sitting by the water, have a great time. And David Gates, how are you? Can't wait to see you in P-Town. I know P-Town is such a blast. Revo, Revo, DC, we are actually making plans to come to DC, and we're making them right now. I think it's going to be this fall. We'll keep you posted. And Noelle, happy Valentine's to Mr. Mitchell, Lewis, and Dusty. We appreciate that. Greg, hi, Greg from Wakefield. Hey, I know where that is. Greg, good to see you. Hopefully I see you. And Jamie, there's Jamie. Look at that. Be my, what does it say? Engine. Anyway, the point is that she just had surgery, the poor thing. And I think she had surgery or something. I don't know. She's getting better. I know she's getting better. Hey, Jeff, Rehoboth Beach. Jeff, I think of you every time I wear my sunglasses. Jeff was so generous. He gave me some sunglasses. Derek, how are you, Derek? And Robert. Oh, my gosh. And Brian and Sue and Kevin and Jeff Brand from Palm Springs and Jorge and Sarah. Hi, Sarah. And Rusty Judd. Good to see you, Rusty. Charlie, Joe, Dan from Minneapolis, Kevin. Hi, Kevin. And Josh and Keith and Fester and Rudy again. Hi, Rudy. We mentioned you like 14 times, man. You got a lot of, you're going to owe me $5, Rudy. Wait, thanks for thinking I can afford. Oh, I know. Palm Springs. Was it P-Town that we saw each other in? I know. I thought that wasn't Palm Springs. Misty, how are you? Mark, Misty, Leo. Good to see you. And Jeff Bader and Gary Buck. Hey, Gary. Lori. Hi, Lori from Winstead. And Chris Congdon. Eric. Chris, I'm going to see you on Friday. Mackenzie. Hi. Jamie. All these friends. friends of mine. Oh my gosh, so good to see you. Oh, wait a minute. Be My Valentine. Dog was helping me, my first one, and he hit send. So I was trying to figure out if the A engine meant something. And then Ruth Ann, we got your donation. Thank you, Ruth. And good heavens, Kevin and Tim. And hey, Tim, 43 years together tomorrow. Oh, your hubby Dave. Congratulations. Talk about love. Susan. That's Karen's friend. Hey, and then Brad, and I missed the other one. Something went by me too quickly. And Thomas. And hey, Thomas is from Brazil, I think. And Kevin, Tom Collins, I just saw on the cruise. David and Sherry and Dennis and Bianca. Hi, Bianca. And Angela and Paul. Hey, Paul. And Andrew and Anthony and AJ. Hi, AJ. Fester, my nephew. And Scott and Jeff again. Hi, Jeff. Yes, I will see you in Cancun. Are you coming to Cancun? Oh, I'll see you in Cancun. Todd. Hi, Todd. Good to see you. And Derek. Oh, Derek was on in the Broadway. And Kevin and Roy and Jeffrey. Oh my word! Everybody's. I mean, whew, the Magic. It's like I can't even touch it anymore. It's so hot. Can you see it smoking? It's just we're gonna wear out the Magic. I'm gonna set it down because otherwise, well, before I set it down, I always remind you. All right, remember, don't do it on your own out there. I know it's Valentine's Day, and sometimes Valentine's Day can be a lonely time for some folks if you don't have a sweetheart. So maybe you go to the store, you buy a Valentine's card. Just a friendly one, and you give it to somebody, maybe even anonymously, but you find somebody to send a little love out to, and that's going to come back to you. But don't do it on your own, okay? If you're having a tough time, go talk to somebody, get some help, because it can be, it can be a lonely time sometimes, Valentine's Day, So anyway, I think it's time now, to do our second game, which is always kind of a big game. It's a fun game because it's the special game, okay? And so, and the special game is, this time it's L is for lover. Oh. See, you can tell it's a little warmer out because she's not playing with her gloves on today. That's why it sounds so good out there. It's excellent, ladies. Thank you. So L is for lovers. Now that means we're going to just call N's, as you can see, and G's. N's and G's. That's all we're going to call because you're going to get all the N's. So you are going to use the free space and then one of the G's to make an L. Okay, just a little bit of an L. Not a big L, just kind of a small L. And so we're only going to call N's. Now, N's are the white balls, okay? So we're looking for the white balls. So we're rolling all this out here. And speaking of the white balls, let's talk to Jason. Hey, Jason, come in and let me talk to you because I had to talk to my lady friends first. So I didn't want you to think I was ignoring you. But you're in Boise, Idaho. And when I think of Idaho, it makes me think of white balls. So I don't know, if that's how you feel, but I feel like, and I'm wondering now, have you been in Idaho your whole life, or is this something? Did you relocate to Idaho?
Yeah, I relocated a couple years ago, so I've been in the north part of the state. Now, what were you thinking
when you did that? Because a lot of people wouldn't necessarily think, I'm a gay man, I'm going to move to Idaho. But maybe more gays would move to Idaho if they knew why you moved to Idaho.
I'm still trying to figure that out.
Well, what do you do now? You're in education, right?
Yeah, I do law school admissions.
Oh, is there a law school there?
There is.
What's the name of it? You should advertise it.
The University of Idaho College of Law.
Well, that's creative. I wouldn't have come up with that one on my own. N33. Remember, we're just calling N's, guys, okay, guys and gals. So tell me now, but you also have some photos that you wanted to share with us, too. And those are, one of them's an Atlantis photo, right? Oh, look at that. Put G's back. Oh, that's right. I have to put G's in there, too, don't I? Crap. I wonder if I missed any G's in here. What color are the G's? Are they green? Yeah, they're green. I don't think I missed any. Did I miss any? And are there any green ones? Oh, wait, there's one green one. Hang on. G50. Oh, that's right. I'm so glad you said that. Thank you for the reminder, whoever sent that. I don't know if there's any other green ones. I think that's it. Yeah, it looks like, there's one more green one. Hang on. One more green one that G54. That was the only green ones that we missed. Okay. So anyway, look at our pictures. Oh my gosh. Now the picture on the left is the guy on the screen. If you look carefully, he's actually a Hawaiian guy. He was an artist who used to travel with us on Atlantis events called Matt Yee, and he is a great performer. He was did kind of a piano bar, but it was much more than a piano bar. It was fabulous. And it was just really a comedy act and a lot of fun. And then if you can look carefully, kind of on his left shoulder off to the right, you'll see me down there, teeny tiny, because it was a beautiful stage on the ship. And at the end of my show, I did this tribute to him because he passed away December 2nd. I mentioned it in my column. A lot of you sent me nice notes of condolences. And I sang Aloha Oe in Hawaiian and played the musical song. It was very pretty. And then who's on the right-hand side? Who are those people?
Those are some friends and colleagues that do law school admissions. We all met up in P-Town for Memorial Day. 5 years ago now.
Yeah, I was going to say that outfit. Now that outfit is a little bit, tells me that it was a few years ago. I don't remember exactly when it was. And those guys were all law people too?
3 of them and a partner. Yep.
Oh, wonderful. In your partner. Now, do you still have your partner?
No. 3 of them and one of their partners.
Oh, one of their partners. Okay. Because I was going to say, you're single though, right?
I'm a little single. Yep.
A little single. I like that. And so N44. And so what are you doing for Valentine's Day as a single guy?
Work. That's typically it.
You might as well, right? You might as well it's right in the middle of the week. You might as well get some time. Work and a little bourbon. A little birdie told me you like the bourbon. Isn't that brown liquor?
It is.
And that doesn't make you mean like it does for everyone else.
I'm typically a happy drunk.
Are you? And I love your t-shirt. We should show everyone your t-shirt. Now you can get this on Redbubble, actually. That's probably from Hook. Entering Providencetown, established in 1981. Look at that, Miss Richfield. Yeah, that's from Hook in P-Town, I bet, right?
I think I bought it at your show, but
it would be from Hook. Yeah, but you can also get that design on Redbubble. N36. And let me see if I can get some more green ones here. And now while we're doing this, let's bring Stuart on for just a moment. Stuart, come and join us for just a minute. I think you went, hang on. The balls are going all over the place. Wait a minute, hang on a second. So Stuart, are you in there? Hi, Stuart. I thought we'd bring our single guys in together.
That's fine.
So we can sort of spread the singleness. So are you also single, Stuart?
Yes, I am.
You were single. And now this single life, Jason, G59. Jason, how long have you been single?
A long time.
Okay, a long time. So it isn't anything recent. You don't have to give me exact years, but it isn't anything recent. How about you, Stuart? Is it recent?
I've dated some, but really 5 years from my...
Okay, that's kind of recent-ish, 5 years. But you're ready to get back on that horse, I bet.
If you count COVID, that knocks a couple of years off. So
yeah, right. And COVID was just right. Oh, look at Craig C, who's very handsome, by the way. Said, look at Jerry. Oh, Jason is singing. Wow, look at this. Oh, you guys are gonna be. Oh, look at this. You are totally gonna be married by the end of bingo for sure. If you want to be. Look at Daniel. He's Stuart and Jason. I know, right? I kind of want to put you two together, but you're on opposite ends of the country. You're in Idaho and you're in North Carolina. N43. And so what are you now, Stuart? What are you doing for Valentine's Day then?
I'm working too.
And what do you do for work?
I work for a retirement planning company.
So, oh dear. Yeah. N38. So people really can retire these days, huh?
You plan
I don't know. I'm not so sure about that. But people can retire. Okay, we've got all the white balls. I can't get any more green balls to save my soul. Hang on a minute. I'm going to see if I can get a couple. Oh my gosh. I've got all the white balls. Oh, there's another. Oh, here's a couple more green ones. Okay. So, hang on a minute. So you're a financial planner, and then who needs a partner when you've got those? Oh, Lewis is just looking at the screen like, holy smokes, those are so good. What are their names?
It's Benny and Poncho.
Oh my gosh.
So my ex and I, there's a little bit of split time with them.
Oh, it's joint parenting then.
Joint parenting, yes. And Poncho is actually Benny's stepbrother. So Poncho is actually my ex.
And which one's? Oh, Poncho's on the right.
Yeah, Poncho's the little chihuahua. Yeah. So, and they're kind of bonded, so I just take both of them.
Oh, they're so cute. They're really cute. It was funny. Lewis, when it first went up, was just like looking at the two of them. And Jason doesn't. You don't have pets, right, Jason?
Travel too much.
Right. Travel, and then the drinking. It just, it all gets in the way. Exactly. And 34. 34. That's fantastic, though. You know what I mean? That's good. And if you travel too much, you should get a cat. Actually, if you travel, you can actually. Where are you traveling to, Jason? Do you ever go to North Carolina?
I haven't been in a while.
Well, G48. At least you know
Charlotte?
somebody that lives there now.
Charlotte's got an easy airport to get to, so
That's true.
There you go. Wow, I don't know what much more of a pleasant invitation you could get than that. The airport's easy. And I have a feeling that could be the theme of the whole trip. I don't know. I'm just guessing, just kind of going out on a limb, as it were, sort of reading faces. I'm good at that. So, and look at Derek. Hey, Derek. Derek is one of these Broadway guys. And he's thirsty. Look at that. Or what did he say? Did it say thirsty or did it say something else? I can't read. And 41. What did it say? Oh, it said Thitsy. What does that say? And then Louisiana is easy too. Oh man, that Craig is ready. He's loaded and ready. N41. He is single and ready to mingle, as they say. Now, do you guys like living alone though? Because there's nothing wrong with that either. Sometimes living by yourself, you got your own money, your own space. You can sort of have Mr. Right. You don't need, or Mr. Right now, I should say. You don't necessarily need Mr. Right, right? Are you happy single? You happy with yourselves?
I'm an only child, so I can survive by myself. I'm good.
Wow. How about you, Jason? Are you happy single?
I'm
You look like
enjoying it
you're
as
gonna
much as I
cry.
can.
You just look like you could burst out into tears. I don't know how you're. Anyway, G56. It could be that brick background on the back. So how did you choose? Now, it was interesting is both of the single guys have brick backgrounds. Now, yours is fake, right, Jason? But I have Stuart. Yours is real, right? And what's with the car in the background? That kind of looks snazzy.
That's a painting I bought from a local artist. So I love cars. So.
Do you have a fancy old car?
I don't. I just like them.
You just like them. I know. I do too. And you have flowers sitting there too.
Yes, I brought some roses for today.
Look how beautiful that is. And look at artwork and flowers and pets. And then Jason has that T-shirt. You got that T-shirt on, Jason. And 42, and the bourbon. Let's not forget. And you like cigars too, right? You like the cigars?
Yeah.
Right. And that's something you can't sneak. I mean, oh my gosh, somebody got a bingo. No way. We were just getting to the point where I thought we were going to, get these two to commit to each other, because they both have good jobs. You both have good careers.
Yeah.
So why are you traveling, Jason? Why are you traveling? For admissions, trying to recruit students?
Exactly.
Okay. That's it. Do you travel, Stuart? Or are you?
Electively, like for fun.
Oh, just for vacation.
Yeah.
Just for vacation, probably.
Yeah.
Right. Well, hang on a minute. Let's find out from Chris who won L is for lovers. Chris, who won L is for lovers?
I can tell you that, but I'm first going to tell you who the share winner is. So our share winner, right, is David Gates. I'm not sure where they're from, but congratulations, David Gates. You're
David
the share
Gates. He's one of
Yeah.
our. Wasn't he on? He's a bingo booster. isn't he? Matt would know that. Anyway,
Matt would
I
know
think he's a
better.
bingo booster, isn't he? I think so. Didn't we just read his name? Wasn't he just on the thing? I think he's one of our bingo boosters.
I can't remember.
Wait a minute, David. Is David on there? I know we've.
No.
Well, he has been. I think he has been. He's one of our bingo people. Anyway, the point is he won the share thing, which is great. And thank you, David, also for donating too. We appreciate that. And then who else? And where's David from? Oh, we don't know where David's from.
We don't know that. We don't know where he's from, but he's fabulous wherever he's from. And then our other one is George from Boston. George from Boston is our bingo winner.
From Boston. And Boston makes me think of P-Town. We love that.
Bingo makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial sores to civil wars, Black Plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, don't you grab your balls and play.
And Kyle, we're going to get to you. Mike and Kyle probably are in bed right now. Probably put the cold cream on and they're in bed. We're coming, guys. We're coming. But first, I wanted to say that, we are living in a world that is increasing. Oh, yeah, my next bingo is April 22nd, which is increasingly becoming celebrating the artificial. And, used to be there was a day and age when if you had anything artificial, you never admitted it. Never admitted it. If you had artificial hair or artificial flowers or you wore artificial fur or something like that, you always lied about it because you didn't want anything artificial. Well, now artificial is coming really into fashion and in this new age we're living in. And so I wanted to share with you some artificial news from my personal life. Go ahead, roll the tape. Once I had a secret love that lived within the heart of me. Oh, too soon my secret love became impatient to be free. So I told a friendly star the way that dreamers often do, just how wonderful you are and why I'm so in love with you. Now I shout it from the highest hills, even told the golden daffodils. At last, my heart's an open door, and my secret love's no secret anymore. I shout it from the highest hills, even told the golden daffodils. At last, my heart's an open door, and my secret love's no secret anymore. Wasn't that great? My secret love. Isn't that nice? Yeah, that was from 9 years ago, believe it or not. I might use that in my new show because I'm talking about, oh, look at that. What church were you married in? That's from Tom. Hey, Tom. Tom was just on the last cruise, too, along with our friend Jason, who's here. My earbuds died, so we are blasting it in the gym. I love it. That is so meaningful to me. Thank you. And Amy West, wild applause. Brava, brava. I know, right? Such a lucky lady, Ryan. It's such a lucky man, lady. And Tom, Tom, look at this. We got messages going back where people are talking to each other. This is what it's about. Tom Silva. And I think now he's the one, I think, from Brazil, isn't he? Anyway, one of the Silvas is from Brazil that we have watching. I'm always like so impressed that someone from Sao Paulo, which is a beautiful city, by the way, that I've been to with Atlantis events. And we have somebody from Brazil that watches our bingo. So anyway, but isn't that kind of a cute video? I had a good time making that. And we want to do one last game. And it just doesn't take very long at all. And I still have to talk to Mike and Kyle. So regardless of, in fact, I'm going to turn my lights on again. I think there we go. So because I know that it's coming close to the bewitching hour, and I know that my friends Yvonne and Naomi are going to want to get going. So so they are hurt. They've gotten through all the beer, so they're ready to go. Thanks, girls. Oh, I told you they were ready, right? There they go. I wish they wouldn't drive so fast through the trailer court, though. Anyway, yeah, I always get messages afterwards like, tell those ladies to slow down. So it's going to be postage stamp bingo. And I think a postage stamp bingo because it reminds me, and you could get in at any one of the four corners, just 4 in a row. And we're just going to call everything but ends. Okay, so no N, no free space, okay? Just B-I and G-O, okay? And so everything but the white balls on this one. And you just have to get 4 in a corner, okay? It doesn't matter which corner. And it'll go pretty quickly. Don't worry. We'll move along. But I have to talk to Mike and Kyle, who probably are ready to just get up and leave. Okay. So hang on. G58. G58. Are you still here? You still with us? They went to all that work. They went to all the work, got the best sport coat I could find, probably went out, purchased that special for this event. And then, you're not on the air. You're stuck in the waiting room. G58. If you have it, you're lucky for this game. Not for the whole evening, but for this game. And so now, boys, you are calling all the way from, now you're in Indiana tonight, correct? But are the two cities close? Are Indiana and Kentucky right next to each other?
Yeah, little river between them.
That somehow makes sense to me that those two are right next to each other. That's sort of working out in my mind. All right, G54. And anyway, I'm so glad you guys joined us. And you've joined us before, though, right?
Yes.
Yes, because I recognize you guys. But I think which one were you on? Do you remember?
It was last Christmas.
Yeah, so we had just been together a couple of months.
Oh, my gosh. And you guys are still look at that. Susan Sholkoff, isn't she sweet? She said it's so adorable. Susan is one of the people that sees me on the road. G47, which reminds me, I'm doing a bingo in Quakertown to benefit, and I'm just doing it just because it's where we got our dog. It's where I got my dog. Because we also have a part-time dog that I have, and Peter is his name. He's a dear, dear dog. He's not here right now, not at this moment. But I have a soft spot in my heart for rescues, where I got Lewis, I got Dusty, and all our animals we get from the not the pound, the donation, the people that help us out, the rescues. B7. So anyway, so it's going to be on April, I think 20th. Wait a minute, is it April 20th? I don't know. Anyway, I can't remember exactly. But anyway, I'll put it on my website. And I know Susan Sholkoff and Wendy and Jerry and some people that live around the Philly area. It's going to be in Quakertown. So it'll be close for you guys. 074. Do you boys have any pets, Mike and Kyle?
Yes, we have 2 dogs.
There's one.
You do? Are they there right now?
Yeah. This is Ollie. He's 6.
Okay. That so looks like a kind of dog I would have thought you would have had. It's so cute.
He's been here the whole time.
And did you now? He's been there the whole time, and he's just
Yeah.
like sweet. He just sits on your lap.
Yeah, he's a total lap dog, 100%.
Oh, that is so sweet. He's adorable. He's really cute. What kind of how old is he?
He's 6.
He's 6. Oh, cool.
Yep.
G53. Do you know what kind of dog he is? Is he a mix or?
No, yeah, he's a Maltipoo with miniature poodle. It's a Maltese and miniature poodle mix.
And did they do that intentionally? I mean, is that like a mix that they plan that the two personalities go together? Because that's really nice when they kind of figure that out. Because you get the best of both dogs usually, when you get a mix like that. 064. So that is, and then, look at your pictures. Oh, isn't that, look at that. Now you have a picture with Cheetah. We'll go back to that in a minute. But what's the one with the that looks like a form? Oh, that must be your wedding. Is that your wedding?
That would be our first Valentine's at
White Castle.
At you have Valentine's at White Castle? I love this.
Yes. And it's a
I
thing.
love White Castle.
It's like we had to have reservations 3 months in advance.
For real? At White Castle?
Yeah.
They roll out the best Dollar Tree
decorations.
And they serve you right at the table.
And they do serve you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, because they don't usually serve you at what? Is it just a regular White Castle with
just a regular White Castle? Yeah,
steamed burgers,
Dollar Tree decorations.
Because it's really hard to find White Castles now. There's just not that many of them around.
Oh, they're everywhere here.
Oh, are they? Because they're not everywhere here.
And that is Kyle's.
It's my favorite place
to eat. So I agreed to it for our first time.
Yeah, you get a box of nails and a bag of sliders, right? So, and then what's the and then the rainbow looks pretty cool. Where did you?
Yeah, so that was in New York for Pride when we were there, and
that is cool. I've been to New York for Pride. I never saw that. Where was that?
That was this past year. So it was in Rockefeller Center.
Oh, I love that. Oh, that's so cool. And then you were down. Obviously, it looks like in Key West.
Yes, for 4th of July.
Because I've had my picture taken by that too. The southernmost part of the United States, right there.
Yeah.
Isn't that cool? Then going back to the picture on the far left is with Cheetah Rivera.
Yeah.
And you met her? Did you get a chance to see her perform?
I did. She was on an RSVP cruise in 2011 when we went to the Mediterranean. And so I got to meet her. It was amazing. It was so wonderful. She was such a kind person.
Isn't she? And, I met her. She traveled with Atlantis Events for a couple different cruises. And I have a picture. And I don't know, Joe, if you have that handy. And I posted this when she passed away just a week or two ago when she passed away. I posted it because I said, oh, my gosh, Cheetah, put my glasses on. Put the glasses on. And it's hard to tell who's who. I mean, she looks just like me.
She could be your sister.
We had a million laughs. Talk about a nice, down-to-earth person. Unbelievable. You might have spelled the name slightly wrong, but don't worry about it. It's not that because she would be the type of person that wouldn't care you spelled her name wrong. 067. I met her. The very first time I met her, we were at a park, a private park that cruise ship owns. So you park on this little island, not really an island. It's actually part of Haiti. And they have this, little amusement thing. It's so much fun. And I was coming down this water slide and standing at the bottom of the water slide is Cheetah Rivera. Wow. Just standing there. No way. Are you serious? I'm just right in the middle of my cheetah story. Damn it. Are you serious? So anyway, I slide down this water slide. And at the bottom of the water slide is, we're not that much. We're only 3 minutes after. Is Cheetah Rivera standing there, and she was waiting for Rosie, who was her assistant, to come down the slide. And that's just the kind of person she was. She just, she just stood at the bottom of the slide and chatted with people as they came down and was laughing, and her assistant came down. And then we all went back up and did it a couple more times. And you couldn't find a nicer. And then she came and saw my show in New York a couple times.
Oh, wow.
When I was in New York in the city, she brought her family and came and saw the show. Just a nice, down-to-earth person and a hard worker. She worked right up until the time she passed away, really. She was working so very, very much. And I know you guys are Broadway fans as well and cruise fans as well. You're going with Fakaya, aren't you?
Yes, we're going to Vakaya for his first.
It'll be my first cruise ever.
To go to South America in April. So I've done about 13 or 14 through RSVP in Atlantis.
And Vakaya. They're all good companies. They all do such a good job, don't they? And it's more about where you want to go than the company. You know, just find the cruise you like and go with whoever, and you'll have a great time. It's so much fun. I know Randall, who runs that really well, does a great job. So that's fantastic. But now, Kyle, which one of you is Kyle? And you're exploring leather?
Whoa.
Where did that
come from?
I don't know. It was just in my notes. A little birdie. I'm looking at the two of you and I'm thinking, I can't see either of you two in leather, but whatever.
He may have gotten his first harness in Fort Lauderdale, or
Lauderdale's filthy.
Happens in DC at a certain time of year.
Yes. Oh, exactly. Oh my gosh, you guys are so funny. That is so good. But you know what? That's what life's about, right? Exploring different things, seeing wonderful things. You know what I mean? It's just, that's the fun of, right? The fun of being who we are is just, I mean, I'm not that outlandish. You know, I'm just more I'm just more of a conventional gal, beauty pageant title holder winner. Well, let's find out who won that last game. And thank you guys for being so patient and waiting so long for us to talk to you. I
love that last minute bombshell you dropped about the leather. That was great.
Right?
I didn't see that coming.
Well, I had forgotten it. So, there's notes. People are sending notes. So you might want to be because I don't think I'm the only one that's surprised.
There's also a lot of harness still out there. So that's awesome. Good for you. I just want to say thank you again, by the way, to everyone who has supported us. If you haven't donated yet, give it a try. It's a lot of fun. You get to join the fun company that's here today. There was actually, and I forgot to say at the beginning of the show, and I'm probably going to get in trouble for it now, that only the first person to hit bingo gets it, because we actually had three bingos that all came in back to back. So I'm sorry to Gary and Kevin, because this time it's Michelle from Irvington, New York, who took the bingo. Congratulations to Michelle.
Look at the world's largest. Did you see that? The world's largest White Castle opened recently in Orlando.
We're going to Orlando.
I was just going to say,
we're coming.
We're all going to Orlando because I love White Castle too. And so who won? I was so focused on Tom.
So the winner on that one was Michelle from Irvington, New York. Congratulations, Michelle.
From Irvington, New York. Where is that? I don't know where that is. We'll have to look it up.
I don't know that. Yeah, we'll figure that out.
Well, congratulations, hot dog.
Bingo makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial sores to civil wars, black plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, don't you grab your balls and play.
All my people on Jason, our single guys, Jason and Stuart, who were such good sports, and Bonnie and Beth. I can't wait to come and see you in P-Town. I'm so excited. People like Beth and Bonnie down in P-Town is part of the reason I love to go to P-Town, and it's filled with people like that. Jason, you come to P-Town and visit. Stuart, do you ever come? Have you ever been to P-Town?
It's been a while, but I'm really hoping this summer I'll maybe like.
And how about you lovebirds down there? Have you ever been to P-Town?
I was there 2 years ago.
On my bucket list. I want to go.
Oh, good. Right. Yeah, well, pack your harness. It's like fit right in. You'll fit right in. Don't worry about it. And I actually am doing that. Animal rescue thing on April 20th in Quakertown, Pennsylvania. So if any of you live near Quakertown, Pennsylvania, look on Facebook. I'll have it posted, and I'll put it on my website too. It's a great rescue. They save animals, and it's a no-kill shelter. And we love no-kill shelters, don't we? That's really important. Well, listen, you guys, I can't say thank you enough to my wonderful guests, Jason, Beth, Bonnie, Neptune, Kyle, and Mike, and Stuart. Thank you so very, very much, you guys. And I hope that you spread the love, not just to your loved ones, and you celebrate. Don't just put a heart on for that special person. Put a heart on for the world, because we really need it. We need it now more than ever, don't we? There's so much strife and so much struggle. Let's spread a little bit of this around and make every day Valentine's Day, right? And so we're all going to spell this together, okay? So we're going to get ready with our L's and our O's and our B's. Okay, is everyone? I'm going to push back so you can see me. Everybody ready to go? Get your arms ready. And you can do this at home too, okay? Here we go. Ready? And...
L is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see. D is very, very extraordinary. E is even more than anyone that you adore. Love was made for me and you. Ooh, love was made for me and you.
And you, and you, and you, and you.
Love you all. Good night.
See you April 22nd for birthday bingo. Bye.
Bingo makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial sores to civil wars, black plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, won't you grab your balls and play?
Now it's your turn. Join with me.
Bingo makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial sores to civil wars, black plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, won't you grab your balls and play?
Grab your balls and play. Now you.
Grab your balls and play.
Grab your balls and play. The right can hear you. Grab your balls and play. Grab your balls and play. Hey!